willing to climb. Ain't a problem, but I'm working for mine. Keep it popping, ain't an option, dog. It'll be fine. Always will be. Been through the grind, feeling filthy, but ready to shine. You gotta feel
I bring
me.
the pain. You won't survive. You won't remain. I come in live. I bring the pain. You won't survive. You won't remain. I have a drive. I bring the pain. You won't survive. You won't remain. I come in live. I bring the pain. You won't survive. You won't remain. I have a drive. I bring the pain.
Fantastic. Here you go, man. Yeah. The extended plan.
I want to thank all of you for coming today for the Charlotte City Council meeting. No, no, it wasn't that. I do want to thank you all for being here today. As you can see, now that we are here to honor Charlotte's very own Stephen Curry. So, Steph, I want you to know that the City Council is about to take a vote that you are really being specially treated today, but more importantly, your mom is here with you, and that makes all the difference in the world. All in favor of saying that we really love Steph and his mom, raise their hands. All right. Thank you very much. Seth just received his diploma from Davidson College. We have a council member that went to Davidson as well. I think he played football. I think he should have played basketball, and that would have been a better outcome, right? But he was also inducted into their Hall of Fame and had his jersey retired. Not a bad day yesterday, right? But we also want to take this opportunity to honor him further while he was in his hometown. I just want you to know that all of those nights that I stayed up watching Golden State, and midnight, it was worth every bit of it. Thank you for being here today. But before we start off, I'd like to bring up Steph's high school basketball coach, Sean Brown, to give you a few words. Sean?
Good afternoon, Mayor Lyles and Charlotte City Council and distinguished guests. It's truly a privilege to be here for this special occasion. As Mayor Lyles says, my name is Sean Brown, and I was asked to speak on what it was like to coach Stephen in high school, as well as what he brings to the city of Charlotte. You know, so many of us want to be the best at our respective crafts, but when various obstacles appear, it becomes increasingly difficult to commit to what greatness truly requires. And I want to share a quick story. In my mind, I believe I gave the best high school speech ever. But while I was giving this speech, Stephen was in the stall because we were placed in a very tight locker room. His shorts were too big, so he was changing out his shorts. And at the end of my speech, he jumped up and he says, "Yes, let's go, we're ready." Well, as he jumped up, his forehead hit the hook of a bathroom stall door, and he had this huge gash on his forehead. So we're running around. I'm thinking, is he going to be able to play tonight? What's going to happen right now? So we find Dell. Dell is like, just tape him up. We see Sonia, and she's like, 2 butterfly stitches. I don't know if you remember this. 2 butterfly stitches, a huge Band-Aid on his forehead. He rolls out. We win the game. I looked up the stats. 18 points, 9 rebounds, 8 assists, 3 steals. That was the semifinal game. So he finishes what he starts. My wife and I knew there was something special about Stephen because every night after the games, we would do our laundry. We would do the team laundry, and our kids got the job of folding the laundry, and they would always fight and fuss over who gets to fold it. This time it was number 20. Now he's number 30, but number 20. So we were like, okay, there's something special about this kid. As Stephen walked the halls of Charlotte Christian School, he consistently set a great example. He was the first to arrive at practice, the last to leave. I remember one time we had early morning workouts, and he said, Coach, we're leaving to see my grandma to do a celebration. So he and his brother, they said, we'll be there at 6 a.m. to get this workout in before we leave on our journey to see our grandma. Stephen wasn't a know-it-all. He was a learn-it-all type of guy. Always preparing, always watching film, being considerate of others, asking questions, taking care of his academics, taking care of his teammates. He had a strong desire to improve his skills and make others better. He always had goals and dreams. I would say he was a go-giver, not a go-getter. And to this day, he gives of his time, his talents, and his resources. Stephen always embraced the process joyfully with a great spirit, no matter how difficult the task. He always put others before him. I remember having a conversation with his parents about him playing JV basketball as a freshman, and people make light of that, but as we sit here today, I think it worked out. A year later, we had a discussion with Stephen telling him, we need you to take about 5 shots each quarter. And he's like, Coach, my teammates will think that I'm a ball hog. I said, absolutely not. You're not just a shot taker, you're a shot maker. So we need you to score the ball for us. So absolutely, unbelievably unselfish as a player. Stephen is also rooted and grounded in his faith. And the last part of our mission statement at Charlotte Christian School says, we want the kids to impact the culture for Christ. And Stephen is a great example of carrying out that mission as a husband, a father, a friend, a son, a global icon, and a servant. What a moment it was on yesterday to watch you receive your degree. You make us very proud. Stephen's had tremendous impact on the communities that he's involved with. When the Warriors won the championship, he came back to the city of Charlotte, shared that special experience and opportunity with all the students on our campus in the city of Charlotte. When Stephen was asked why they chose the Carol Hefner Center project, his response was, we chose the Carol Hefner Center because their priorities are similar to my family's priorities. Equal opportunities for education, access and more knowledge about nutrition and wellness, and having a safe and inspiring place to play. He said he was excited to see his hometown community engaged in the new space, and he deeply believes in its ongoing impact, pointing back to helping people to get better. We have Team Curry in the city of Charlotte. Stephen said part of his journey growing up, obviously, he learned his tools and skills here in the city of Charlotte. He competed with the Charlotte Stars, and that experience tested him, gave him confidence, but most of all, he just had mad fun. He said, hopefully, Team Curry would do the same for the next generation. Guys like Stephen do not come around very often. All of us have the privilege of experiencing him and being a witness to him having a generational impact, which is quite rare. Last night, Stephen's father, Dale, reminded me that he received a key to the Buzz City. He says he got the key to the front door. I'm not sure which key you're receiving, maybe it's the back, but here's what I know. The Curry family has this thing locked up. We appreciate you, we are grateful for you, we love you, and congratulations.
Thank you, Sean, for sharing with us a little part of his life with you. That was really special for those heartfelt remarks. And now I have the honor of introducing another amazing Charlottean, someone who also got a well-deserved key to the city, Thomas Davis.
How y'all doing today? I know we all are excited to be here. I just want to first start out by thanking Mayor Lyles, the Charlotte City Council, Steph and his family. 16 years I was able to play in the NFL. We know as athletes, it's always, always tough to make it to the professional ranks. But to be able to do it and to do it at a high level, truly a blessing. And what we've witnessed from Steph Curry over the course of his NBA career, when so many people told him that he wasn't good enough, So many people told him that he couldn't get it done or he shouldn't get it done. So many colleges turned their backs on him. And throughout all of that, all he did was continue to excel, continue to far exceed any expectations that were in front of him, setting examples for so many kids, not only in the Charlotte area, but around the world. And what this small kid from this small town has been able to do has completely revolutionized the game of basketball forever. You hear people talking about the Steph Curry effect, him being able to go out and shoot the ball the way that he has been able to shoot the ball. But it ain't always just about being able to shoot the ball. It's about being able to come into a space, impact it, and make it better. And that's why Steph is going to receive the key to this city today, because he's made his hometown so much better. You heard Mr. Brown just talk about, the impact that he's had with the foundation, with the work that he does in the community. We've been around Steph for a very long time, and every single time, no matter how many MVPs, no matter how many championships, he's always been the same guy. I was able to go and win this award when I won the NFL Man of the Year, and that's given to a player that's dedicated to the community doing the work, as well as your achievement in the work that you do on the field. So I know I've been a little long-winded, but I'm excited to be in this position right now, to be able to welcome you into this fraternity. I call it a fraternity now. Not a whole lot of people that has had the opportunity to receive the key to the city. I still haven't figured out exactly what I can do with it. Still working on that. Maybe the city council, maybe you guys can kind of enlighten me on all of the doors that actually opens. But Steph, man, I just want to welcome you, welcome your family. We know how much you mean to this city. We know how much you mean to people and fans around the world, man. So without further ado, congratulations.
Thank you so much, Thomas. We're so fortunate to have you and your lovely bride, Kelly. And I think you didn't bring the 8 children today or so with you, but the impact that you're making on people's lives beyond all of the greatness that you had in football is really, really significant and important, and it helps us be a better place. So thank you very much. I believe that we're here, that what we're seeing is that there is no one that succeeds alone, that teachers and coaches, role models, and family play a part in all of what you become. And what a family. In North Carolina, they say basketball is in our blood, and that there is such a thing as a basketball nobility. The Currys are the royal family. Del Curry was an amazing player for our Charlotte Hornets and is now a great announcer for our team. And Sonia Curry, who I have to say, when they did the Carol Hefner Center, she was the last person to make the 3-point shot. I remember that. Sonia Curry, who may have been the mom of all moms, has such important influence on her children as well as our community. She founded a Montessori school, raised 3 amazing kids, and now she's an author. So go out and get her book. It's called Fierce Love, and I see that in her all the time. You'll love it, read it, embrace it, because it has so many great lessons and stories in it. And of course, now, we should talk about the man of the hour. All of you know the accolades for Stephen Curry, 4-time NBA champion, NBA Finals Most Valuable Player, #1 in NBA made 3-pointers, half the court pointers as well, 2-time NBA Most Valuable Player, 8-time NBA All-Star, and 2-time NBA All-Star Game Most Valuable Player. And the list goes on. And I'm just so proud of the way that Steph has accomplished his amazing legacy. You do it with style, class, humility, and a lot of love for your faith and your family. Just walk into any gym, and you will see kids wearing his jersey, trying to copy his moves and his shooting style. He's been an inspiration to many, and it is no exaggeration to say that he has truly changed the game. Stephen, you've made your family and your hometown proud, And as mayor of the city of Charlotte, it is truly my honor to present you with this key to our city. Please join me down here for your remarks.
Thank you.
Go.
Can I open it?
Oh, absolutely.
Okay, I just want to make sure I can. Oh, that's nice right there. Thank you very much. I got to show it off now. Hold on. That's it right there. It's actually a key. Oh, thank you, Mayor Lyles. Thank you to the entire city of Charlotte for rolling out the red carpet and welcoming me back from the other side of the country. It's been truly overwhelming from the time I got off the plane yesterday morning to standing here today, just reflecting on my entire journey, my entire childhood, upbringing, everything that I've learned throughout the years. And this is it still the 704? I still got my area code number. So, in terms of what Charlotte means to me, to my family, and I think you hit the nail on the head about what these celebrations mean. For me, obviously, it's definitely a moment to reflect and take a second to thank God for all the blessings that I have, all the successes that I've had on and off the court, the ability to impact communities here in Charlotte, here in the state of North Carolina. Out in California, in the greater Bay Area, where we've made our home now. But to know that none of that is possible without the village and the team and the influences that I've had growing up, starting in my house with my mom and dad, my siblings, Seth and Sadell, who speak about Charlotte the same way I do, to all of my teachers, coaches, just guidances that I've had throughout the years. Charlotte is in my blood, it's in my DNA. I'm so proud when anybody asks, where you're from. I wasn't born here, but I am from Charlotte. The best 21 years of my life spending here. And I carry that with me everywhere I go. So to have this key to the city, TD, we're gonna figure out what we can do with it for sure. We'll put our heads together and maybe come up with our own rules. But to know between Anthony Hamilton, Thomas Davis, and now myself, that you've blessed and bestowed this award, it means so much to me, to my family. And I go back to learning how to play the game of basketball at the Naomi Drennan Center off of Wendover Road, to going to somebody reminded me I went to Charlotte Prep for a couple of years, went to Lake Norman Day School, which is now a Christian Montessori school, my mom's school up in Huntersville. And obviously my years at Charlotte Christian were some of the best years I've ever had in terms of the community that I was able to be a part of, the experiences I had on the court that gave me the confidence to even just dream big that I could make the NBA. And to know that there's a sense of pride and support still to this day of everything that I'm able to do on the court, that I represent the city that I grew up in, and that is a part of me, through and through. So it means a lot to be able to come back here. It took, even when I had a choice of, colleges and where I wanted to pick, I only made it 30 exits up the road. I couldn't get too far away. It took the luck of the NBA draft to pull me, away from Charlotte. But every time I come back, I beam with pride, and that will always continue. I'm super humbled and appreciative of this honor and this award. And I've always said I wanted to finish my career out in Golden State because of how much it means to me, and the experiences and teammates and the journey that we've been on. Everybody asks me, when you want to play 1 year for the Hornets and come back and see what? Oh no, don't do that! Don't do that! Don't do that! I am not breaking any news right now. I am not making any promises. All I would say, though, is if there was a team that I wanted to play for that was not named the Warriors, that would be it. That's all I can say about that. So thank you, Mayor Lyles, for this honor. And I truly appreciate it. And on behalf of me and my family, we thank you so much. And yeah, Charlotte is it. So thank you so much.
Steph, if the headline on the evening local news is that Steph Curry's coming to the Hornets, I'm going to have the media all call you. I mean, it'll all be about you. So I just want to let you know what an honor it is. We know who you are, and at some point, after all of the things that you want to do in life, we know that you'll come home. Absolutely. And we are going to welcome you again that time. So thank you so much for being here and accepting this award. I just can't find the words. I think if we could all look around together here today, we can recognize greatness, and we can have that greatness in our own kids. You know, we need to, as a community, do what Steph has done, created a sense of who you can be and how well you can do it. And that's what we want for every kid, and you're helping us do that today just by being here, along with your fellow Key of the City award honor. We say thank you very much. So with that, I'm going to ask everyone if they will give us just a minute because they are on a schedule. I think there's a book signing going on at some point, but we would love to have the Charlotte City Council members come down if we could. If you could come down and be a part of a photo with Steph, that would be great.